Hello students, welcome to the next lecture of Standard 12 Chemistry, chapter number 10, that is halogen derivatives. Now in this lecture we will be studying the topic that is nomenclature of halogen derivatives. Now we know that the organic compounds are officially named through IUPAC nomenclature. So let's understand the rules and we will try out some molecules, naming some molecules also. So rules, we have studied these rules in 11th standard also. This is just a revision of that rules. Okay. So what was that rules? The first rule is that the longest chain of parent hydrocarbon is selected. Okay. So while naming any compound, what do? You should select the longest chain of that parent hydrocarbon. Okay. And then the second rule is that the functional group. Now in this case we are studying halogen derivatives. So the functional group is over here is halogen. So the functional group, that is halogen over here, is given the lowest number. The halogen should be given the lowest number in the carbon chain which we have selected. Now let's see the name, common name and IUPAC name which are used to write the name of alkyl halides as well as aromatic halides. Now alkyl halides in common name system, how they are written as alkyl halogen. Suppose it is methyl, methane. In methane your hydrogen is replaced by bromide. So how you will name this compound in your common name? Alkyl halogen, that is methyl bromide. It is a derivative of methane, so it will be methyl bromide. Okay. And while in IUPAC name, what is the condition you have to write? You have to first write the name of halogen and then the corresponding alkane. That is the parent chain which you have taken. That name is written afterwards. So in the first, this example we have taken. So this example only I am telling you. In case of common name, this compound will be written as methyl bromide. Methyl bromide. But while writing the IUPAC name of this compound, you will be writing it as bromomethane. Okay. So while writing IUPAC nomenclature, first you have to write the name of halogen and then the corresponding hydrocarbon chain. That is over here it is alkane, so it will be bromomethane. Understood? Now this is for your alkyl halides. What about aromatic halides? Now in aromatic halides, both while writing in common name and IUPAC nomenclature, in both the system, the name is written as haloarenes. Okay. So if a benzene ring is having your bromine as a substituent, in both the system it will be written as bromobenzene. Okay. In both the system it will be written as bromobenzene. Now the next rule is that is for dihalogen derivative of arene. Now we know that aromatic compounds, we have seen that many times monohalogen derivative, more polyhalogen derivatives are also there. We have seen that your arene compounds are also having polyhalogen derivatives. That is more than one halogen is there in your compound. So in writing the common name, commonly when your halogen is attached at ortho position, it is, while writing common name, it is prefix ortho, meta, para. O for ortho, M is for meta and P for para is used for writing your common name for polyhalogen derivatives of arene. While writing IUPAC, you don't write ortho, meta, para. You write the corresponding position, that is 1, 2, 1, 3, 1, 4 and hence like this. Okay. So this is the difference while writing the IUPAC nomenclature. Now let's do some examples so that these rules, while applying these rules, it will be more clear to you. So this is the first compound which we have taken. So we will be writing both common name and IUPAC name. Now this is derivative of your parent hydrocarbon is ethane. So common name will be ethyl bromide. And while writing IUPAC name, we will first write the name of halogen, that is bromo ethane. Okay, we will write first the name of halogen and then the name of your parent hydrocarbon, that will be bromo ethane. Moving to the next example. Now here you have to number in such a way that your halogen will be having the least numbering. Okay, so we will start and you have to select the first longest chain. Now even if you choose first, second, third, this is also having 3 carbon, and if you are choosing this chain, this is also having 3 carbon. So any numbering can be done, because in both the ways if you number, you are getting 3 carbon chain only. So now we will number this like this way. So bromine should get the least number. So bromine carbon, the carbon carrying bromine will have 1 number, second and third. Now second carbon is having your substituent, that is methyl substituent. Now what is the common name of this? It is isobutyl bromide. Common name is isobutyl bromide. Okay, and how you will write the IUPAC name? IUPAC name, how it will be written as, now second position it is having methyl group and first position it is having bromine. Now when 2 substituents are there or more than 1 substituent is there, what is the rule? The substituent should be written in alphabetical order. Now bromo, what are the substituent in this compound? Bromo and your methyl, and we know that B comes before M, so B comes before M, so B will be written first. So bromine is having what is the numbering of the carbon which is carrying bromine? It is 1. So 1 bromo, methyl is attached to the carbon which is numbered as second, so it will be 2 methyl. And what is the parent chain? It is having 3 carbons, so it is propane. 1 bromo, 2 methyl propane. Okay. Now third example. Let's see the third example. Now this is the third compound. Its common name is neopentyl chloride. Okay. Now let's write the IUPAC name. The first rule is that you should select the longest carbon chain and halogen should having be the lowest number. So 1, 2, 3. Okay, this is the numbering 1, 2, 3. Now the first carbon is carrying chlorine. The second carbon is having 2 substituent, methyl, 2 methyl substituent. Okay, so again chloro, what are the substituent? Chlorine, that is chloro and methyl. So while writing IUPAC name, we have seen that it should be written alphabetically. So C will come before M. So how you will be writing? 1 chloro, 2 So 2,2-dimethyl, and the longest chain is having 3 carbon, so it is a derivative of propane. So the IUPAC nomenclature of this compound is 1-chloro-2,2-dimethyl propane. Okay. Now next, moving on to the next example. Now this is the next example. Now this is allyl group. We have seen that this group is allyl group. So what will be the common name? Your alkane or the parent carbon, parent hydrocarbon, and then the name of your halogen. So this is allyl bromide. Okay, allyl bromide. Now let's see how the IUPAC name of this compound is written. Now here, whether we will start numbering from this carbon or this carbon, we will start numbering from this carbon, because we have the rule that select the longest carbon chain. Okay, parent hydrocarbon it should be. Now what is this parent hydrocarbon? It is an alkene. Parent hydrocarbon is alkene, and we know when alkene is there, double bond should be having the lowest numbering. Double bond should be having the lowest numbering. So we will number this carbon as 1, 2, and 3. So what will be? And it is 3 carbon chain. Okay, and the double bond is at first carbon is having double bond. So it will be written as 3 bromopropene. Okay, bromine is at third carbon. Why we have not given first numbering over here? Because this is a derivative of your alkene, and we know that while writing the IUPAC name, parent hydrocarbon is written, the double bond carbon or the triple bond carbon should be given the first numbering. So this carbon is given the lowest numbering, or it is given numbering the first. Okay, first it is numbered, and then so at third position bromine is attached. So 3-bromopropene. Next example. This is chloroacetylene. Okay, chloroacetylene. And this IUPAC nomenclature will be, since it is alkyne, so it will be chloroethine. It will be chloroethine. Okay, IUPAC name will be chloroethine. Now next, let's move to some aromatic compounds. This is common name is para-iodotoluene. This compound is your toluene. Now commonly it is called as toluene. So it is having para-iodo. Common name is para-iodotoluene. Now let's number the carbon. This is first, second, third, fourth, and group substituents are iodo and methyl. So again, iodo will come first and then the methyl. So what will be the IUPAC name of this compound? 1-iodo, 4-methyl benzene. Okay, 1-iodo, 4-methyl benzene. Now the last example. So this is having two substituents meta to each other. So it will be meta dichloro benzene. Let's write the IUPAC nomenclature. 1, 2, 3. So what will be the IUPAC nomenclature? 1, 3 dichlorobenzene. Okay, so the IUPAC name will be 1,3-dichlorobenzene. So these were the some of the examples where we have written both its common name and IUPAC nomenclature. So you have to remember that rules are that you have to select the first longest chain and then you have to number such in a such a way that it should have lowest numbering. Okay, your function group is also having should have lowest numbering. Okay, so we will stop for this lecture. Thank you.